Following up on our coverage of the new reforms in Edo State education, I'm joined by Commissioner for Education Edo State, Paddy Yamu. Mr. Yamu, thanks for joining us on TVC News at 7. Government, we understand, has now suspended nursery and primary graduation parties, insisting that only modest celebrations will be permitted at the completion of basic and senior secondary education. Walk us through what the specific concerns are that prompted this decision.
Okay, good evening. Well, lately, if you have been looking at some of the happenings on the internet, majority of our parents have abused the privilege. You know, we have children going to graduation parties, fixing eyelashes, weave on, in exotic cars. And you find out that majority of their colleagues or their schoolmates will just be sitting down and watching. And the narrative they are trying to paint is not a narrative that depicts excellence. The school owners, on the other hand, are fond of increasing the school graduation parties levy 200,000, 250,000, 300,000. So we looked at the whole process. We looked at the whole exercise. And we found out that there are a lot of lacuna. So that gave rise to the decision.
How do you respond to parents and private schools who argue that these events are part of cultural and social development?
Yes, agreed, but abuse of the entire process is not something that is commendable. For instance, if you watch some of the videos online, you find out that a child will expose her cleavage. She's coming out, they are playing mute songs, they are taking some of those girls behind the school after school hours in the name of graduation, committing a lot of atrocities. So it's not something that we are proud of. It's not something that that emulates the standard.
Indeed. It sounds like something that can be regulated, though, instead of an outright ban. But your new directive also mandates that approved textbooks remain in use for at least 4 years. And it sounds good because younger siblings now are allowed to use them. But how will the ministry ensure that this policy doesn't compromise quality learning materials, especially in fast-changing subjects like science and technology?
Okay, that's why there's room for improvement. We're going to be carrying out reviews. We had a meeting this morning at 10 o'clock with most of the stakeholders. We're having another one on Monday where we're going to sit down and explain and expatiate on the policies. The major thing we found out is that you have a child, maybe you have 3 children, as it were. The child is going from primary 1 to primary 2, and the sibling coming behind cannot use that textbook. Why? Because they bring the same textbook and tell the child to write on the textbook. They give the child assignment on the textbook so that they make it difficult for the child coming behind to write. We want to give parents the opportunity to train their children. We're talking about cultism and other social vices. And majority of the poor men in the society will look at the entire scenario and, okay, one of their children should go to school, the others should wait behind because of the exorbitant charges from these schools. We don't want that. If you are printing a textbook and the child is using it, you attach a workbook to it. The workbook, the child can write on that workbook. But a sibling coming behind should be able to use that textbook so that everybody can go to school. We want a society that is well exposed. We want our children to be well educated. I want to reduce the menace in the society. So we are going to be carrying out, we give that 4 years window because we have it in mind that we're going to be carrying out reviews in line with present day challenges and present day realities.
So we also look forward to initiatives like the skill acquisition certificate for GSS 3 students. But that's our time. Honorable Commissioner for Education Edo State, Paddy Yamu, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you. Thank you.